Good morning, and I think it's an excellent one. My name is Martin, and I want to take you to an adventure today. The weather condition seems very good. As you can see in the background, there are some clouds, but otherwise we should get an excellent sunrise. And now I'll take you on the trail and we'll do some running. See you on the trail.
Before we start running, I want to show you the trail in an overview. The trail runs along the eastern coast of Croatia and is 4.6 km long. It also has an altitude of 80 meters. Now you might say, hey, that's not very much. But as the weather was already pretty hot, this was enough for me. And as you can see, it was also still dark. But what do you expect when you start running at 5 o'clock in the morning? This is why I prepared some footage with better lighting conditions, so you can see what's going on. There is still one question in the room. Why would you do this? Why would you get up at 4:30 in the morning when you are on vacation to run through the dark forest? This is even a little dangerous. The view and the amazing lighting conditions really compensate for standing up that early in the morning, and the little thrill must always be part of the adventure. As I was up for more than pure running, I can now show you what I found along the trail. Near the trail I found a broken tree which I used as a frame for the sun, which was still near the horizon. I kept the tones rather dark to show my still sleepy mood, enjoying the early morning. A little side trip to the coast and a rather good timing helped me to take this picture. The light of the rising sun put a highlight on the little wave that broke on the cliff. I tried my best to freeze the wave with a short exposure. As you saw, these pictures were taken later on the morning, so it was not necessary to stand up that early in the morning. Damn! Doesn't matter. I can tell you what made me fall out of my bed, still tired and dorsey, to put on my backpack and take my shoes with me. Or was it the other way around? It was exactly this moment when you find a hidden location and you are just overwhelmed by the beauty of nature. You find this little gem and you can just take a deep breath and enjoy. The knowledge that you are one of just a few people who found this spot, when there are thousands of tourists just a little walk away, makes this to your special moment. At the same time, I knew I wanted to make this little adventure something special, so I decided to take a picture of the sun rising over the island of Kres.
Yeah, I arrived at my location. I want to take some photos. Just a short 2 kilometers run, and the weather looks good. Hopefully we can see the sun go up. Hopefully the clouds on the horizon will disappear in time. But otherwise, it's a perfect morning. So amazing.
After I catched my breath and soaked up the environment, I wanted to start taking pictures. The breathtaking view motivated me to find compositions, and I can tell you, it was amazing to sit there and see these bold cliffs falling directly into the sapphire blue ocean. With this great mood, I started to set up my tripod, but I had to care about every step I made. As you see, a wrong one would have been very unhealthy. But before I mounted the camera on my tripod, I first tried different compositions. This gives me the needed flexibility to try different framings. For the first picture, I chose the landscape format. Still, I wanted the rock in the foreground. Unfortunately, I couldn't go any deeper with my tripod, therefore the ocean is very dominant in this composition. I chose a long exposure to flatten out the waves a little bit. In the second shot, I switched to portrait format. This made the ocean less dominant. Nevertheless, I had the feeling that the coastline and the sky, which should play the main role in my sunrise picture, are not shown to their full advantage.
Yeah, I'm here and I'm pretty amazed. Here's my photo location. And hopefully you can see the sky. It's a little ablaze. Really nice, really good. It's unbelievable. You can see right behind me, the sun is coming up. Some mosquitoes are eating me, but that's no problem. It's really amazing here. Fun today to be here. Hopefully it seems good for the clouds, and yeah, let's hope for the best. I will try to catch the moment.
Such precious moments you can only experience when you do something crazy. And I can tell you, I was rewarded properly for my craziness. The feel of happiness when you do something what you really love to do, and you know there were only a handful of people who found this place, that makes this moment to my special moment. The cormorants which started from the cliffs during my drone flight, making these impressions even more precious. Here you can see a picture of the morning sky only a short time before the sunrise. The sky was set on flames, and I really liked how the glowing cloud highlighted a tree on the hillside to the left. And now I want to share with you the one moment I waited about half an hour. The sun rises above the horizon. For this picture I chose a closer composition to focus on the most important parts of the moment: the sun, the horizon and the cliff reaching into the sea. Now the last picture of this series. It was taken shortly after the sunrise, the reflection of the sun and the silhouette of the cliff defining the mood of the picture. I also took a multiple exposure of the scene, but sometimes less is still more. As the sun climbed higher and I already packed my things to return to the hotel, I realized that my little cliff provided more than this one view. So I don't want to keep my drone footage which I took from the coastal area from you. On the other hand, I still use the morning sun to take some additional shots I want to show you. I took the next pictures by the chasm. This not only made it difficult to choose my next steps, but also made the focusing even harder. The rocks were near my lens, so it was not possible to get an overall sharp picture in one shot. The first picture shows the view down into the ocean, where you can see the waves wash around the rocks near the coast. The next two pictures are one shot, to be honest. The first one I used focus stacking to get a sharp picture from the foreground to the background. I personally have the feeling that the blurry rocks in the foreground draw me more into this picture. Also, this picture has less the character of a smartphone picture with its infinite focus depth. But what do you think? Leave me a comment on your thoughts. Do you like this picture more with or without focus stacking? I would appreciate your thoughts. So, now you know what gets me up that early in the morning during my vacation. And I have to admit that this little adventure made my vacation something special. I think I will remember this adventure much longer than I would have when I decided to stay at the hotel beach and drink some cocktails. Still, this is also an essential part of every vacation.
Hey, this was my adventure today, and I hope you had fun. For me it was great fun and great pleasure, and yeah, I enjoyed every minute of it. And if you want to, we can see in the next video, hopefully with my running companion. Bye.